It should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
So the New York starting five, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Johnson in the corner. Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. Here's Brunson. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Robinson pulls it in. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Dinwiddie attacking, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Brooklyn. Randall outside. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's New York.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Outside, Simmons. Robinson with the block. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Randall. He's got 6. And Brunson has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three and has led the league in shooting percentage. So Mitchell knows his role.
The Nets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Here's Claxton. Pass to Johnson. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Brunson makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A 3-ball. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Pass to Barrett. Now, here's quickly. Pass to Brunson. Pocket 6. Over in the corner, Randall. Bank shot. No good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. the pass to Claxton. Bridges outside. Over quickly. Got it from 16 feet.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He notched 8.
Your next Knicks team. Let's go, everyone.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to quickly. Back to Brunson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Pulls up for 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 5. Quickly the pass to Brunson. Back to Quickly. Brunson kicks to Quickly. And Brunson has it in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Claxton knocks it away. Bridges passes to Claxton. To the left side wing. Johnson, a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 5. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Johnson outside. Over Barrett. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Barrett dishes to Robinson. Passes to Brunson. The pass to Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Great positioning on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Bridges against Quickly. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Finney-Smith. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Bridges misses. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Johnson outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. Johnson finds Dinwiddie for three. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Robinson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. This is it to Barrett. The fader. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's on R.J. Barrett.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are...
The previous play is under review.
Just yet, officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second. All right, David, thank you.
At the half, the score. Your Nets, 18. The Knicks, 25.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him over that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Knicks, we've got Obi Toppin. Also Josh Hart out there. Derrick Rose is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Grimes in at the 2-spot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 7. Here's Noel. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Noel's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Brooklyn. Rose scanning the floor. Toppin with it. Wide open look. And he stays with it. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's Hart on the wing. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And there's the pass to Thomas. The shot, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Pass to Grimes. It's Hart on the wing. Thomas with the steal. Curry wide open. And the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 7. Rose passes to Toppin. And he could not get that one. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
For New York.
And this is the time now where the officials
The previous play is under review.
instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo,
The ruling on the floor stands.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. Doors since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Rose up on top, guarded by Curry. And here is Toppin. Clock at 4. Here's Grimes. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Curry way outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
1:57 left to play in the third. Here's O'Neal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Grimes. Pass to Hart. Outside Rose. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
O'Neal kicks to Thomas. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Hart the pass to Rose with the fadeaway. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. 15-point game. Outside, Simmons. Left side, Curry. Shot to stop the run. Good as the jump shot falls. So it's New York now. Outside, Rose. Passes it to Grimes. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hart driving in. Lays it up and banks it in. Hart's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down.
Your next next team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. New York leading by 15. Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. Tries the spin move. Here's Randall. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie. The offensive rebound. Claxton the pass to Simmons. Count the basket.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Brunson scanning the floor. Now Toppin over Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Quickly kicks to Toppin. Here's Brunson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nets trail by 13. Simmons passes to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Randall. And now the Knicks on the break. Dinwiddie against Brunson. There's the pass to Toppin. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Quickly against Bridges. Randall from outside. New York missing again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Randall. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Randall, it's deflected and taken away by Johnson. For 3, Bridges kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Simmons passes to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Simmons inside. He's defended by Randall. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Simmons. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
4th quarter.
Bridges finds Simmons to the wing right side. Unloads from 13. Can't hit that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the left wing. Here's Toppin. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Nets trail by 11. Simmons passes to Claxton. Launches it. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Brunson, good.
Jalen Brunson.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. Simmons on the wing. Kicks it out to Johnson. Randall grabs the board.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And so only one team answers the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Knicks.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
This guy is one of the most dangerous and best open court finishers in the game. Size, touch, and athleticism. Go ahead, Ben Simmons.
Randall outside. 16 feet away. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Buried from 15 feet out.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like... Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. And, Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So a look at the starters for the Wizzards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Outside, Beal. Now Porzingis. Morris passes to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma finds Gafford. Now here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Dinwiddie outside. Porzingis against Simmons. Bridges outside. Here's Dinwiddie and slammed in for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here is Morris. Out to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons against Gafford. 5 to shoot. Johnson finds Bridges. Shoots from the baseline. Morris with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside for Beal. Gafford trying to break free, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Here's Dinwiddie on the wing. Bridges kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Outside, Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Beal, the pass to Morris.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Porzingis. The turnaround, Jay. Offensive rebound. Gafford got a piece of it. Gafford against Bridges. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Bridges kicks to Simmons. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Johnson in the corner. No good with the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Beal. Stolen away. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie wide open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Bridges with the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Simmons slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Dinwiddie outside. Gets it off. What a shot! Amazing! That would count. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Morris and Beal are the guard. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis, and it's Gafford in at the 5.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Here's Gafford, and it's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Back to Kuzma, pass to Gafford. Here's Porzingis, lock at 6. Here's Beal, blocked again. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Claxton, off target from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges against Morris. Shot from the top of the key. Kept alive. That one doesn't go. Wizards trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kuzma outside. Johnson with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 15.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the inside, Gafford. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Break. Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 16. Shoots from the corner. Here's Porzingis. Goes back up. Gafford misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. And again, Washington no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Oh, and Vince Carter in attendance has to be pleased overall with what he's seen.
I mean, he had some great years with this Nets franchise. One of the better eras during their New Jersey years where not a lot of winning had taken place since their ABA days back in the 70s.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
Dinwiddie left side. Here's Claxton. Johnson outside. On the wing, Bridges. Over Morris. Bridges misses. Wizzards trail by 16. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's got 9. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And the pass to Gafford. Back to Beal. 1 second left. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
27. The Wizzards. 13. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Thomas is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Nets. Outside for Thomas. Stolen by 9. Avdia with it. O'Neal's there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Curry against Wright. Curry passes to Thomas. Outside for Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out. Wizzards trail by 11. Here's Wright. And finished off by Wright.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Curry kicks to Thomas. Harris outside. Pass to O'Neal. Now Curry. Guarded by Wright. And O'Neal gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Avdia, the pass to Nunn. But Trey sinks the three-pointer. Nunn's got 5 points so far.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Out to Harris. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Kispert. Nunn with it. Now Thomas defending. Pass to Kispert. Brooklyn with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. O'Neal dishes to Noel. Back to O'Neal. Here's Thomas with the drive. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Wright finds Gibson. And the rejection by Noel. Back to O'Neal. The pass to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Thomas passes to O'Neal. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Ladies basketball.
Feeds it to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Harris has got his first bucket in this one. And it's Wright with the ball for the Wizards. It's a 14-point game. To the middle. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. O'Neal kicks to Thomas. On the way, Harris. Back to Thomas. Passes it to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry with the three. The rebound by Gibson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by O'Neal. Harris outside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Substitutions on the court.
Wizards trail by 12. Morris outside. Here's Porzingis, and finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, Porzingis right through the defense, and a sweet dunk from the big man.
Here's Curry with the three. No good on that one. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing is part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Washington, Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The shot by Beal, no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
For three, Bridges. Johnson kicks to Bridges. This one for three. Washington with the rebound. Inside. Here's Gafford. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Bridges. Over Morris. That shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Gafford kicks to Porzingis. Morris with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Out to the wing. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Simmons passes to Claxton. Bridges up top. Shoots over Kuzma. And they'll get another chance. Beal against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple. And the Nets lead by 13.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Back to Dinwiddie. Off target with his 3. Porzingis kicks to Beal. And here's Morris for 3. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges passes to Claxton. A 3 from Simmons. Second chance shot. Bridges against Gafford. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Wizards.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Simmons. Bridges passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Let's keep it alive. Kuzma against Johnson. Back to Simmons. The 3. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Deep. And again, it's the Nets missing. Wizards trail by 11. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Plenty of space. Bridges with the board.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
One of the areas that has been critical for them is second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
Simmons finds Johnson. From deep 3-point range. Simmons missing again.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Lets it go from deep. Simmons missing again. The 3 from Porzingis. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments. match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Beal the pass to Gafford. From downtown, it's rebounded by Quickly. Now the Knicks with it. Now here's Brunson. Passes it to Quickly. To the wing on the left. Lock at 6. With the crossover, here's Brunson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now here's Brunson. And here's Barrett. Back to Brunson. Driving to the basket. Basket good. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now, Brunson. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Randle no good. The Wizards have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Morris kicks to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Randle outside. Back to Brunson for the 3. Here's Robinson. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the Knicks with possession here after the basket by Washington. Randle left side. Spins. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Randle finds Quickly. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Wizards trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porzingis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Now here's Randle. On the wing quickly. Pass to Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Good on the second free throw. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
Randle passes to Brunson. And Randle throws it down.
Randle with massive improvement over last year. He can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flood.
Morris lays it up off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Quickly. He takes it in, Takes it off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
For this screen on quickly. Over in the corner for Porzingis. Over Randall. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Brunson. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Beal. Here's Kuzma. And that one released in time, but no good.
Robinson's so disruptive right now on the inside.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, these guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
How about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Pass to Gafford. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Quickly finds Randall. Now the pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Gafford. Passes it to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Quickly against Beal. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good help. And when he is that, he's a force.
Now here's Randall. He's got 7. New York again turning it over.
Washington ball.
Beal against Quickly. Beal the pass to Gafford. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Outside, Porzingis. Stolen by Brunson. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Pass to Quickly. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Beal. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Gafford. Out to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. Morris, no good.
And mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot, going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
And Morris drops them both.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Now here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Beal. Here he goes. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Morris against Brunson. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now Morris. Down low. Here's Gafford. Out to Morris. Takes the 3. Knicks with the rebound. The pass to Barrett. Acted quickly. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
17.
Morris looking over the floor. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Julius Randle picks one up.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
A free throw off from Porzingis. Here's Hart. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks, David. And we'll be...
The Knicks, 24. The Wizzards, 19.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Toppin is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Wright. Rose with the block. Hart with it. Over to the wing. At the elbow, Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
26-21.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Kispert. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. To the paint. Stolen by Kispert. One-on-one fast break. Avdia with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. The Knicks leading by 5.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Passes to Nunn. Back to Gibson. The Wizards working the ball around now. Launches it. Here's Avdia. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Now here's Rose. Following the miss by Deni Avdija. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Right against Rose. Toppin with the steal. Here's Hart. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Hart's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Kispert with the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Tries the spin move. Grimes. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
No good from Gibson. The Knicks leading by 7. Back to Toppin. And he slams it down right on top of Deni Avdija.
Then Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
23.
Pass to Avdija. There's the triple. Rebounded by Hart.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Toppin, no one around him. The dive for the ball. And he recovers it. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Knicks lead 34-23.
Three-pointer right. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Fires from the wing. Kept alive by New York. Goes back up. Stolen by Kispert. In transition, here come the Wizzards. Avdija with the ball.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Knicks lead 36-23.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizzards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Got a piece of it. Here's Gafford. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Bradley Beal.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Randall, and there's the drive.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Wizards trail by 13. Deep. Randall grabs the board. New York shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Quickly kicks to Randall. Spins to the inside. Beal deciding where to go with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three.
Morris against Brunson. And it's Barrett penetrating.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tries the spin move. Puts it up from 17, and the Knicks good for 2.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now, here is Morris. Drills it from outside.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Quickly against Beal. Now, here's Quickly. And there's the pass to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. New York moving it around. The slam dunk by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, of force in the paint.
Morris outside. Again, the miss by Morris. The Knicks leading by 13. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Brunson. He feeds it to Robinson. On the wing quickly. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, it's New York.
Robinson stretching his limits on that play from the mid-range.
Wizzards trail by 15. Morris outside. Again, the miss by Morris.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now, here's Quickly. Randall kicks to Barrett. Shot from the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And it's Quickly missing. Here's Morris. Brunson with some nice D. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Beal fires from way outside. The long-distance three is buried.
3-point goal.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And here's Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Pass to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Up top, Dinwiddie. Brunson defending. To the left wing. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Now here's Quickly. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Quickly from outside. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Robinson with the block. And here's Brunson. And here's Quickly. Back to Brunson. 4-3. The shot comes out.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie with it. Outside Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Brunson. Randall outside. The kick out to Brunson. It's tipped. Outside Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Randall with a steal. Brunson against Johnson. Here's Robinson. Chalk up 2 there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Brunson. 3-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Johnson finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Tipped. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Randall outside. To the wing on the left. Bridges against Brunson. 5 to shoot. For 3, Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Knicks lead 9-5.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. That shot off. Up in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
It just nails the...
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Bridges.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal Jim.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Driving inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barrett's got his first basket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Up top, Bridges. Guarded by Quickly. And the basket by Bridges.
The guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Randall. It's deflected. Brunson against Bridges. Uncovered. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got 9 points.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Takes it inside. Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Quickly. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Oh, sweet move. Doesn't go that time. Well, the Nets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Dinwiddie outside. And the layup is good. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Back to Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Knicks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. The baseline J is on the way, and he hits the jump shot.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Johnson into the lane. And some nice defense there to end the court. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Knicks, 18. The Nets, 16.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Joe Harris. Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Thomas in at the 2. Here's O'Neal, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. O'Neal's got his first 2 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Rose. Here's Grimes. Hauled in by Curry.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Hard against Harris. The kick out, Curry. Here's Simmons. Back to Curry. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The Nets shooting at about 44% so far.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Back to Curry. Harris on the wing. For the lead. He got a piece of it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Rose with it. Picked up by Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 2. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out. And it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they were still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Rose against Curry. Harris outside. Beyond the arc. Right wing. Here's Thomas. No good on the shot. For New York, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Hart. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And now it's a 6-point New York lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And there's the screen. 3-pointer O'Neal. Harris drives in. Here's Thomas. There's the triple. And Toppin pulls it down. Hart, the open shot. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Grimes. It's Hart on the wing. Here's Grimes. Now Rose. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Here's Hartenstein. Up and in on the layup. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's O'Neal. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
To the paint. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 6.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
And here's Curry for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Grimes. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Rose penetrating. Right side Hart. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's New York. A sizable lead. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Knicks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And for the Nets, they're shooting just around 32% from the field to the middle. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Randall outside. Quickly, left side. Launches a 3. The kick out to Brunson. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Sinks the tray.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Randall outside. Pass to Barrett, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. 3-pointer, Bridges. Claxton controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Quickly. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kicks it to Quickly. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Claxton. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Brunson from the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Back to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. From deep. Unable to get that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Quickly finds Randall. Tries the spin move. And the Knicks miss again. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. A good look from Johnson. No good. A bit long that time. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Brunson passes to Quickly. New York, no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Claxton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Quickly outside, tries to snap the cold streak. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line,
and so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here. The Nets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Dinwiddie right side, Bridges outside, fires for 3. Nets keep it alive. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. From deep 3-point range. That shot off the mark. And New York will come the other way. Brunson. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
The 3 is up. Finney Smith's shot is off. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Quickly. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
second team.
He misses the free throw.
Emmanuel Quickly at the line.
He hits the second from the line.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie. Drops in the layup for 2.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A clean win and one.
guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backboards to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Johnson, a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Dinwiddie. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Yep, it counts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Gafford. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Nets.
Ben Simmons.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Beal against Bridges. Beal the pass to Morris. Back to Beal. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
Here's Claxton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Gafford, and the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Simmons against Porzingis. Bridges, no one around him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3 points.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Beal. Here's Gafford. That shot is off. Bridges with some nice defense. Dinwiddie against Morris. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 11. Beal the pass to Porzingis, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now, here's Bridges. 8 points for him. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .35 seconds left in the first. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Simmons on the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. He had Simmons atop the key. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges for 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Brooklyn looking at a 13-point lead heading into the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Wizards trail by 15. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Washington again turning it over.
Nets ball.
Here's Dinwiddie. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Simmons on the wing. Bridges up top. He's covered by Beal. They get the rebound. Claxton the pass to Bridges. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Wizards shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Outside for Beal. They get it back. Pass to Gafford. The tray. Johnson with the rebound. Nets leading by 17. Here's Claxton. Offline with his 3. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Kuzma, that's good. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. From deep 3-point range.
2 minutes remaining in the
Kicks it out to Johnson.
2 minutes.
From deep. And they get it back. Bridges for 3. Washington with the rebound.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Well, that's what you call winning basketball by Bradley Beal. Gets an extra possession for his team. Nicely done.
From deep three-point range, Nets with the new shot clock. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Beal, no good. Nets leading by 16. 54 seconds left in the first half of the game. High post try. Johnson. And Johnson is right there. Johnson's got 5. Washington's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The Nets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 20.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
And the Nets with possession here. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shot, high post. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From deep. Let's keep it alive.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Beal from long range. Unable to get that one. And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game.
With the score, your Wizards 13, the Nets 33.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bridges, and it's Claxton in at center. Beal finds Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. Nets passing it around. Johnson for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Here's Kuzma. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep three-point range, Nets with the new shot clock.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Bridges for 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Shoots over Beal. And that one goes long. Wizards trail by 19. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters, help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Simmons dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Claxton. Fires the 3. And no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Morris passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
2 minutes.
Simmons inside the line. They grab their own miss. Claxton. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Wizards trail by 17. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson dishes to Simmons. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. And here's Porzingis for a three. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Power down with both hands.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Outside, Simmons. And the pass to Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson left side. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in for Ben Simmons. Joe Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Beal with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Nets leading by 20. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Kuzma. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Morris for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets leading by 20. A 3 ball. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. Gafford finds Kuzma. The 3. The offensive rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Wizards basketball.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Beal. Drops one in from the wing. Beal's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wizards.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Thomas surveying the D. From deep. O'Neal misses. Wizards trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Kuzma. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the wide-open shot for Morris. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter. Nets leading by 13. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Gafford, no one around him. Washington gets it back and a new 14. A wide open look here for Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Gafford with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Morris against Curry. Pass to Thomas. Curry is inside. Kicks it to O'Neal. To end the drought. That's another rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Here's Claxton from downtown. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Porzingis shoots the three. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Wizards. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. A three from Porzingis. It's a hand on it. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 14.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Brooklyn.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Nets passing it around. Takes a three. The shot comes out, and the Wizards now going the other way. Kuzma passes to Beal. Offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Passes it to Thomas. Harris, bounce pass. Outside Thomas. Lock at 6. Outside Curry. Baseline jumper. Can't hit that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the 3.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Out to Beal. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
You know, the Wizzards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
I just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Hart can't hit. Here's Morris. Keeps it alive.
And Beal, it's great to see him get in there as a guard and do some rebounding.
For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Morris against Brunson. Here's Hart. The shot off that time. And Washington the other way now. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Randall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the 3, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
And Randall drops them both. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually B.A. just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Quickly, it's checked in for Hart.
Next substitution, Emmanuel Quickly.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here, Beal finds Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Morris for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Brunson against Morris. On the wing quickly. Randall outside. For 3. They get it back. Outside Brunson. And Morris over to help. It's stolen by Kuzma. And a fast break now for the Wizards. That one's good from Morris. On the assist from Kuzma. Morris has got 5 points.
Excellent job just prying away that ball from Kyle Kuzma.
Outside Barrett. And Gafford with the block. Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Porzingis. Out to Beal. From deep. No good. New York goes the other way with it. Left side Brunson. Robinson passes to Randall. To stop the run. Kicks it to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Off with the layup.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Kuzma outside. Back to Morris. Kuzma outside. Beal finds Morris. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. And Beal hits it from deep. He's got 5.
We know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson passes to Barrett. Down low. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to. And this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Nice shot by Morris.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Randall. Spins. Here's quickly. Fades. Randall, the pass to Robinson. He's off on the layup. Washington has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Kuzma finds Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit more room for Porzingis to play with that kind of aggression.
Randall inside, defended by Porzingis. Randall inside, working on Porzingis. The 3, Barrett. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morris passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Washington with possession. They've gone on an 8-0 run.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Morris outside. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson passes to Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. And he drops it in from the low post. Quickly's got 4 points this quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Beal. It's good. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
It's Kuzma with the miss. For New York, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Beal against Quickly. Pass to Brunson. On the take. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Kuzma finds Beal. Back to Kuzma. Now here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. On the wing Quickly. The 3 ball. The shot no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Wizards, 32. The Knicks, 20.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. One of the stories here, Daniel Gafford. Man, is he getting it done today?
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now, he's feasting.
They've got Taj Gibson, Avdia out there with Kispert. Then it's Kendrick Nunn, and it's Wright in at the 1. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Hart. He takes it in, banked it in off the glass.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Nunn. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And it's Wright missing for New York. They've gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
Former first-round pick Josh Hart really trying to get some of his mojo back in terms of shooting the ball from distance. He still scores it with consistency, though.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with Josh Hart, Brent, really able to stretch the floor for these guys.
Well, playing the 2 and the 3, maybe a little undersized, but took more three-pointers last year, trying to gain some confidence there. Man, if he's at 35, 36%, that's going to open a lot for him and this team.
Pass to Kispert. Left side, none. Picked his pocket. And now the Knicks on the break.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Kispert. Back to right. Pass to Abdia. And here's Gibson. Hart pulls it in.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
To the right side. Back to Rose. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Rose has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Right, the pass to Nunn. Driving inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Hart. Pass to Grimes. Here's Rose. Hounded by Wright. Clock at 6. Now here's Toppin. Tries the spin move. Over Avdia. Toppin's shot is off.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Kispert. Back to Avdia. Nails the baby hook. Avdia's got his second basket.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Rose, pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Toppin inside. And he dunks it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Wright. Deflected. And they're on the run. Here's Hart. Toppin outside. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Avdia. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Washington with a 6-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Brand, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. A foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Beal outside. That shot missing. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside. Off target at the rim.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Beal against Quickly. Gafford with a screen on Quickly. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Robinson with the block. To the middle.
He's such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Shoots from the right block. Here's Morris. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Now here's Brunson. On the wing quickly. Outside Barrett. It's stolen by Kuzma. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Out to the right wing. Morris down low. Brunson defending. And the dunk by Gafford.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Quickly, right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Morris against Brunson. Randall outside with the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
New York trailing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Brunson. Down low. Shot clock at 6. And there it is for him. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's awareness there from Randall. He keeps an eye out for his open teammate.
Beal outside. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Spins. Quickly from outside. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14. Beal finds Gafford. Fires from deep. Beal, no good.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kuzma for three. Back to Porzingis. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 9-point Wizard lead.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis, it finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And no good. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Morris. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 9. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming, and not enough time for them to get back in it.
So we